Welcome to the video guide on how to set up your D-Link DIR-878 router for use with Simply Broadband. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the admin panel. So we're going to go into the search bar and we're going to type in 192.168.0.1. Then we're going to hit enter and you'll be welcomed with this wizard here. So we're going to go through this before we change any of the other settings. So make sure that it's in your language that you prefer, and then we're going to hit next. So what this is doing, it's detecting our internet connection automatically. So we're going to let this one run through. It should come up with 3 options, but we're going to wait for that one to load. So once that's finished loading, you should have these options available. So we have DHCP connection or dynamic IP address, PPPoE, and static IP address. So we need it set to DHCP for Simply Broadband, so make sure that one's selected, then click Next. And so on this page, this is where you can actually change your network name and your network password. So for example, I can go new Wi-Fi, and then for the password I could go new password. Now definitely do not make your password something like this. This is too simple. You definitely want something more secure and more complex, but for the sake of this guide, this is just showing you that you can change your password. And then you're going to click next, and we need to set up a device admin password. So this will be how you log into this admin panel in the future. So make sure it's something that you'll remember. For now, I'm going to set mine to something really easy. Password with a 0 and an exclamation mark. So we're going to hit next. It'll come up with this little summary of everything we've chosen to do. So as you can see, we're on dynamic IP. I've changed the network name to new Wi-Fi. My new Wi-Fi password is now new password, and my admin password is now password with an O, with a 0 and a 1. I mean an exclamation mark. So we're going to hit next, and then we're going to click finish. So while these changes are being saved, it'll typically come up with a 25-second timer. So we need to wait for all the changes to be saved and applied. There it is. So we're just going to wait for this, and then we're going to continue. And so once that's finished, it should take you back to the home page. Once it loads, and as you can see here, we are still disconnected from the internet. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into settings, and we're going to go onto the internet. Now, because we've already set my internet connection type as dynamic IP, we can skip and go straight to VLAN. Now, under VLAN, there's a triple play, and the status is disabled. We're going to enable that, and we're also going to enable priority ID. Now, this is the most important setting that you need to configure in your router, which is your internet VLAN. So we want to set the internet VLAN ID to 10 with a priority of 0. And now we don't need to touch anything else on this screen. So we're going to ignore the rest, come straight back up and hit save. Again, 25-second timer, let it time out, and we'll continue. So once that's been saved, we're going to click OK. We're just going to give it a minute. I give it about 1 to 2 minutes to make sure that the router has actually applied all of its new settings. So just wait a couple of minutes for that. Okay, now that it's been a minute or two, what we're going to do to check the internet connection is, for one, you can go and look at your internet light on your router, and it should be green. Then we're also just going to click on home. We're going to wait for our network layout to load, and there you go. As you can see, we have a nice green tick, and we are connected to the internet. Thank you so much.